करीब
सुप्तेषु जागृति य एष सुप्तेषु जागृति कामं 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 कामंशो पुरुषो निर्विमाणः निर्विमाणः तदेव शुक्रं तद्ब्रह्मा तद्ब्रह्मा तदेवामृतमुच्यते तस्मिन् लोकः शतः सर्वे तदूनाद्यति कश्चन एतद्वैता 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 एतद्वैता.
I would now be requesting all our dignitaries to join us for the auspicious lamp lighting ceremony, and I request our team to play the Saraswati Vandana. May I now request C. Ranjit Kumar Agarwal, sir, our President of ICAI, and our Vice President, C. Charanjot Singh Nandaji, to felicitate our Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar ji, with a memento and a planter. Can we all give a great, great round of applause? Request C. Ranjit Kumar Agarwal, sir, our President, to please deliver the welcome address. Can we all give a great round of applause, please?
very respected and the friend, philosopher and well-wisher of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, Honorable, a person who has born in a farmer family in a small town of Rajasthan, and now today, with his hard work, commitment and dedication, is occupying the constitutional position of the Vice President of India, Jagdeep Dhankhar sir. सर, हम आपका स्वागत, वंदन और इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट के 4.5 लाख मेंबर और 9.5 लाख स्टूडेंट्स, जो विश्व की सबसे बड़ी संस्था है, आपका स्वागत, वंदन और अभिनंदन करते हैं। Honorable guest of honor, our past president and the member of Parliament, CA N.D. Gupta Saab, thank you very much. Honorable Modi Saab, thank you very much for coming and gracing this important occasion of this year. Thank you very much. Our Vice President, which we call very fondly Bando ka Banda Nanda, Chandranjot Singh Nanda. Our Secretary of this institute, who is driving this profession in last 75 years, the way this institute has grown up, and he is the important person with this 2,200 workforce, human resource. The institute is driven by CA Dr. Jai Kumar Batra. Friends, today we are very fortunate and very privileged that this World Forum of Accountants, which we have coined an idea 2 years before when this conference was organized or hosted under the aegis of International Federation of Accountants. And within the next 2 years, the way we have organized this conference, and this was not hosted by, this was organized by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India across the world. So thank you very much. 7,000 delegates, 46 countries, 400 foreign delegates, 46 technical sessions, and 212 speakers for next 3 days. Can you believe this kind of conference the ICAI can organize? And why I am happy and fortunate, the concluding session, the valedictory session, has been witnessed with the august presence of Honorable Vice President of our India. Friends, this year, when I took over as a president of this world's largest accounting body on 12th of February 2024, we have coined the idea of Drishti, how this institute can have a vision to serve not only the profession, the business, the environment of India, but how a body like the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India can cater the requirement of the global business and profession. That was the vision we had when we started. And we have given a slogan, accountability meets innovation. How accountable we are. We are a chartered accountant, but we are also accountable. For every act of chartered accountant, they are equally accountable for whatever they are doing in their day-to-day life. So accountability beats innovation for a sustainable planet. This is the theme we have coined for this World Forum of Accountants 2025. And in the way, the accountability and the innovation we have did for last 1 year, whether it's giving the CA GPT to our 4.5 lakhs members and 9.5 lakh students, or it's an aggregation of firm, or it's a CA Diaspora mobile app for 42,000 chartered accountants working outside India in 47 countries. The way we have innovated for the last 1 year, it's given me a great amount of satisfaction. We have first time launched Garuda Research Journal. We have our Chartered Accountant Journal. But this year we have started how we can be a research-oriented body. In Center of Excellence, in Center of Hyderabad, we have hired a Dean cum Director to drive the research-oriented activity of our Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. There are various activities of our institute which you have seen and witnessed in last 1 year. I am not getting much time to speak in detail, but one thing I would like to tell you. I have given 15 years of my life to the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. 6 years as a regional council member and 9 years as a central council member. 9th year, I am retiring as a president of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Whenever I go to the institute, I believe and I feel this institute is a mother body, not only for everybody, but for a second mother for me. And whenever I go to the institute, I touch the entrance, the ladder of the institute. After touching the ladder, I enter the institute. वो कहते हैं कि तेरे दर पर आने से पहले मैं बड़ा कमजोर होता हूं. तेरे दर पर आने से पहले मैं बड़ा कमजोर होता हूं. तेरी चौखट को छूते ही मैं कुछ और होता हूं. We as a chartered accountant, we have to treat the institute as our mother body. And whatever you and me are today, we all are here because of this, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring address. And now, may I now request our guest of honor, CA N.D. Gupta, our Honorable MP, Rajya Sabha, and past President of ICAI, to address the gathering. Can we give a great round of applause, please?
थोड़ा पीछे हो जाता. नमस्कार. His Excellency Vice President of India Shri Jagdeep ji Dhankhar, Chairman of the Rajya Sabha, most respected our Secretary General Shri P.C. Modi ji, President of the Institute Shri Ranjit Aggarwal, Vice President Shri Nanda ji, Secretary of the ICAI, Sri Batra ji, past presidents, on respected council members, office bearer of the regional councils, dignitaries, my fellow colleagues, chartered accountants and students. Before I share my views with you, I would like to share and confess, two confessions I would like to make. First is, sir, whatever I am today, it is because of this membership. This is because of this membership, because of their blessings. And I would also like to confess that if I am today a member of the Rajya Sabha, it is the blessing of our Honorable Vice President. This is fact. आज ही मैं प्रातः काल में अपने ऑनरेबल वाइस प्रेसिडेंट से आज के प्रोग्राम के बारे में बात कर रहा था, तो मैंने बधाई दी कि आप जो है कल महाकुंभ में पवित्र स्नान करके आए हैं। तो इमीडिएटली कहना था कि मैं इतनी बड़ी क्लास में जा रहा हूं तो पवित्र होकर जाना ही पड़ेगा। Friends, I have the honor and privilege to be with you today, not only as a vice president of this institute, but also as a professor who has seen this profession of grow, sprout, new talents every year, and spread its message of financial prudence and probity nationally and internationally. In one way or the other, I have been associated with this institution for about 50 years now, and also represented the institute in various international bodies. I have seen many changes, and every step forward taken by this profession of chartered accountant has made me proud. ICAI, as we know, it was set up in 1949 with 49 before we adopted the Constitution of India in 1950, and that was given with full autonomy. Sir, I would like to share with the honorable guest also, sir, chief guest, that before this institute came into being, there was a deficit of trust in the financial statements, and the debate took place in the parliament, and it continued for years, and finally arrived that why the full autonomy status should not be given to the institute. And we got the autonomy, full autonomy, from registration of the students till the registration of the membership, and to regulate them. In the journey of more than 75 years of the ICAI towards excellence, independence, and integrity begins with the inspiration drawn from the IC emblem, suggested by Sri Aurobindo, with Garuda in the center in its motto, Ye Saptesu Jagdeep, inscribed below. The emblem symbolizes the qualities of the Garuda chartered accountants, that being fearless, decisive, strong, innovative, and ability to face challenges. And we have been facing challenges, and accordingly, we keep pace with the changes taken place and the challenges. ICAI has a rich tradition of service to the Indian economy and nation building. As rightly said by the then President of Sri Abdul Kalam Azad about the pivotal role played by the profession as a partner in the nation building. The Chartered Accountant made the Institute autonomous in every respect. The Institute has always maintained its tradition of prudence, probity, transparency in all areas of auditing accountancy. However, of recent, this autonomy, I would like to say, and I would like to share with the Honorable Chief Guest also. However, in recent, this autonomy, which is a unique to the Institute, has come under pressure. I will repeat it. This autonomy has come under pressure, and the government controls have been imposed in different ways. I would like to share with the August gathering regarding, as the Honorable Prime Minister gave a call, Beti Padhao, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, and that from the women development to women-led development, Nari Shakti Vandan Abhiyan has been passed, which has been passed by the Parliament recently, which provides for reservation of 1/3 of the total seats in the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. However, it is notable that I would like to share of the Honorable Chief Guest, it is notable that in the CA course, as a gender leveler, there has been an increasing women participation in this profession course. As I know, and I have come to know, significant stride as a profession, chartered accountant has made towards gender equality. As in today's date, every third member is the woman, and around 40% are the female members. The Institute has for decades disciplined its members and set up its own rules, and has done it so well that internationally Indian Chartered Accountants are respected and listened to. The Honorable Supreme Court and High Courts have upheld the proceedings of the Disciplinary Committee of the IAC. Disciplinary Committee further needs to be strengthened. In India, the controls are much stronger than in many other countries, and we are proud of that, which is why it seems strange that the government wants more control on the institution. True, the government wants ease of doing business index to be better. But friends, I would like to share, but this does not mean that the standards are to be relaxed and the commercialization, I will repeat, the commercialization of the accounting profession by foreign entities should be encouraged. We must look at the hundreds of thousands of individual independent professionals who do their work diligently and look up their mother institution as the judge and jury for whatever they do. There was a time during the presidency, during my presidency, we had made the international platform of accounting bodies when we emphasized and ensured that India needs to be adequately represented in lead roles of these bodies. If the Institute wanted to truly emerge as a global body, I am happy that today Institute is adequately represented in all these bodies and contributing significantly to the development of accounting profession worldwide. Having said that, there is need to have actively get involved and participate in international bodies. By the late 20th century and into 21st century, Indian Chartered Accountants started to provide full range of financial services, including planning, investment, etc. Finally, I must point out there is a growing emphasis on environment, social and governance, ESG factors. Chartered accountants are now involved in ensuring accurate reporting and sustainability and ethical practice. This goes hand in hand with advising companies on social responsibility and promoting ethical business practices. As I stated before you today, reflecting on the remarkable journey of the IAC and invaluable contribution of Chartered Accountants to nation and beyond, I feel an immense sense of pride and responsibility. This profession has not only upheld the highest standards of financial integrity and governance, but has also evolved to meet the demands of the dynamic global economy. The future belongs to those who embrace change with the wisdom and innovation. As the profession navigates through the complexities of the interconnected world, the role of the chartered accountant will expand beyond the traditional domains into areas such as technology-driven financial solutions, forensic accounting, sustainability reporting, and global regulatory framework. Profession must continue to adopt, lead and inspire. Let us reaffirm the commitment of upholding the principles of independence, excellence and ethical responsibility. The ICAI, with its rich legacy and forward-looking vision, will remain a pillar of trust and accountability. Together as professionals shall shape the future of the financial governance and contribute meaningfully to the Indian growth story. With these thoughts, I once again express my gratitude for the opportunity to address this august gathering. Let us have forward with confidence, determination, and a shared vision for brighter and more prosperous tomorrow. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your thoughts with all of us. And now I would take the opportunity to invite our Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar ji, to address the August gathering. A great round of applause.
Shri N.D. Gupta, a past president of your association, distinguished senior member of Parliament and chairman of the Petitions Committee of Rajya Sabha that provides every Indian an opportunity to access to the Council of States. Shri P.C. Modi, Secretary General Rajya Sabha, and known to the Chartered Accountant Fraternity as Chairman CBDT at one time. Chartered Accountant Ranjit Kumar Agarwal, President ICAI, Chartered Accountant Charanjot Singh Nanda, Vice President ICAI. I have something in common with him. We both are vice. We are wise without vices. Past presidents, members of the Council, and distinguished delegates, officials of ICAI and staff. I am extremely happy and delighted to be at this World Forum of Accountants. Greetings to everyone, those from the country and outside. This is a unique gathering that is bound to inspire, energize, and motivate not only me, but many others. Chartered Accountant stands not for Chartered Accountant, but credibility ambassadors, change accelerators, and I would urge you to be conscious arbiters, ethical guardians, and bold decision makers. Friends, the theme of this year's event, Accountability Meets Innovation for a Sustainable Planet, is of supreme contemporaneous relevance. India's ancient wisdom, Vasudev Kutumbakam, stands as a lighthouse, illuminating humanity's path through today's twin challenges of climate crisis and technological disruptions. This philosophy, anchored in our G20 motto, One Earth, One Family, One Future, guides us and our collective journey towards sustainable solutions and unified global action. Our sacred earth, Dharti Mata, stands, distinguished audience, at a critical precipice. The rivers once sacred now choke. Forests fall silent, and toxic air strangles life itself. Peremptorily demanding we unite Vedic sustainability with modern action before time runs out on humanity's final chance to survive. Friends, in today's world, sustainability is not just a choice. It is an imperative. There is no other option. Businesses are increasingly being evaluated, not just on their financial performance, but also on the anvil of their social and environmental impact. It is soothing that building on its successful G20 leadership and Global Biofuels Alliance, these initiatives, India continues this vision at this World Forum of Accountants thanks to your organization. Artificial intelligence emergence, or if we may call it onslaught, is no less than industrial revolution. The world is at the cusp of a change at a level unknown before. Artificial intelligence balances immense potential with critical challenges, data quality, ethics, regulations, bias, and transparency. Effective and efficient use of artificial intelligence requires organizations to walk the fine line between innovation and responsibility, guided by robust ethical frameworks and proactive leadership. If not tapped and regulated, artificial intelligence will emerge as a monster. Artificial intelligence landscape is suffering paradigm shift by the moment. Friends, let me first advert briefly to the state of the nation. India has had unparalleled, remarkable economic rise and upsurge, infrastructure development, technology penetration, and deep digitization in last few years. Amongst large economies, its growth stands out. An environment of hope and possibility is all pervasive. There has been budget booster, and for me there has been Kumbh booster. The two are coupled. Budget booster, particularly for tax-paying populace, has generated radiance all around. My visit to Kumbh, an event of unparalleled consequence for humanity. When I took the holy dip in an event that celestially occurs after 144 years, population beyond America had already visited the place. Excellent management. I am sure world-level arrangements you have noticed. It will be study for many how in such a small area, such a large human congregation has been taken care of, reflecting India's inclusivity, peace within us. There was a mishap. But what stands out, the management thereof. The response was electric, nuclear. It was done in a moment. Health facilities, law and order facilities, helping hand facilities. I therefore as an Indian take pride that we as a nation have come of age where such human congregation, infatuated by commitment to religiosity, sublimity, spirituality, and our civilizational ethos, has come together and peacefully handling situations. I salute everyone associated with such kind of exemplary management. Friends, a challenge to all of us. We allow some people to have microscopic approach to generate sensation, to get space when something happens, ignoring the major achievements. I am sure this distinguished group, which is unique, will take note of it and be on the watch out. Friends, our nation's youth demographic component is global envy. Our median age is 28. For the US, it is 39 and China 40. But what is particularly of critical importance is, and what is heartening to note, that around 68% of the total chartered accountants in India, they are under 40. This global powerhouse, situated in the largest democracy on the planet, can effect wonders. I am optimistic you will do it. Friends, I would be a little honest in my thought process sharing with you. And this is underscored by my very strong belief that if I express myself before you, it will generate a dialogue. Expression and dialogue both are essential to democracy. Once you understand my point, you will realize to what extent you can make the difference. While undoubtedly affirmative and innovative governance policies are enabling for expanding potential and talent, hand-holding is essential to get human resource out of silos and grooves they have long believed in. Youth has to look beyond government jobs, as therein lies gold mine for them. Friends, so is also true of industry, commerce, business and trade. You will appreciate a discerning audience. International Monetary Fund has accredited India as a favorite global destination of investment and opportunity. Friends, surely it is not premised on government jobs. Something else. You as a distinguished category of professionals, having deep connect with those who control economy, you can wisen people and youth in particular that there are growing vistas for you where the youth gets to be involved. They have to look beyond government jobs, and that is something which can emanate from your side. In such a scenario, those in executive governance, parliamentarians, bureaucracy, business tycoons and managers, professionals in all fields have to rise. And they have to rise to make a way to our youth, to our entrepreneurs, opportunity basket that is available for them. Our youth, our entrepreneurs can optimally contribute towards national development if they come to know of new vistas where they can really contribute. For instance, let me tell you, blue economy, space economy have enormous potential. For the youth, number of avenues are available. They have to get into that groove of change, get out of silos. Friends, without adverting more, since I am frankly communicating with you, without adverting more, without elaborating, I dare assert each segment, the professionals, the parliamentarian, those in business, and the like, have enough to reflect, soul search and resolve to be in correctional mode sooner than later so as to act in this direction. Friends, In last decade, a big change has taken place in the mindset of the people. People have tested development at all levels. What was beyond belief, amenities as toilet, gas connections, electricity and ongoing piped water schemes in all rural households, this has had transformative impact. Internet connectivity and smartphones have generated a particular climate of participation in all spheres, including governance. The people have now got into aspirational mode. This aspirational mode is premised that in last decade no nation has progressed as much on development aspect as Bharat. So when people test development, they want more. This has converted 1/6 of humanity as most aspirational population. And therefore, this discerning, demanding populace is an asset. But it is also a challenge. If it is restive, it is ticking time bomb. And if energy is channelized, it is no less than nuclear power. I strongly feel bodies like yours have capacity to convert youth dividend into nuclear power and keep it away from restive temperament. After some analysis of the budget proposals yesterday, you are experts. पर मुझे भी काफी जानकारी गुप्ता जी जैसे लोगों ने कर दी है. I analyzed it and I found there is all around joy, hope and expectation of delivery. In such a scenario, keeping the principle of nation ever first, as a prestigious organization like yours, you have to fire on all cylinders to contribute to the attainment of a developed nation at 2047. Viksit Bharat at 2047 is no longer a dream, it is our destination. We will accomplish it in 2047 when we celebrate centenary of our independence, if not before. But for that, you all will have been overdrive. Friends, assured of your indulgence, assured of your consideration, and fully assured that you will not misunderstand me, I seek to assert that the Chartered Accountants fraternity will have to walk the talk. Soul searching will make you feel, make you realize that your potential still remains untapped. If you fully exploit your potential, the results for the nation will be geometric. Friends, I am venturing into troubled waters to so indicate, as I trust, your deep sense of understanding and also alive to your potential as a class to fuel research, innovation, ethical governance, and promote venturing into new economic vistas of artificial intelligence, blue and space economies of the kind. Friends, I am deeply concerned when I notice that when balance sheets shine premised on avoidable imports, finances blossom on raw material exports, the national economy bleeds as there is avoidable drain of foreign exchange, loss of employment, and impeding of entrepreneurial growth. There is need, and this need you alone can satisfy. There is need to imbibe a spirit of economic nationalism. As a distinguished class, chartered accountants are eminently positioned and suited to propagate and nurture a spirit of nationalism. Such an approach will be highly beneficial to the economy and save us billions in foreign exchange, billions of dollars, and create millions of jobs and account for growth of entrepreneurship. Bharat is home to 1/6 of humanity. It is gifted with human resource that is invaluable. Time has come for us to emerge as global leader in accounting profession. No one doubts your talent. No one doubts your potential. But at global level, our chartered accountant outfits have to emerge. They have to occupy the space which is yours. I appeal to all concerned, also in the government, to be proactive so that our chartered accountants, as individuals or in conglomerates, occupy global space. It's a matter of concern that on those fronts there seems to be no movement inasmuch as we are yet to be liberated on the home front. I want our firms, homegrown firms, to occupy a place of pride, and that is need of the times and also the challenges including data privacy we suffer. Arthashastra by Chanakya is a treatise of foundation for economic thought. We need to propagate this legacy, and our firms must be amongst the top names in the world. All concerned, I appeal, must converge to secure this, and I am sure the Institute will take proactive steps. Senior Member Parliament, Sri Andy Gupta, can play pivotal role. Friends, as a nation, and with civilizational history of thousands of years, and getting diktat from our ethos, we can confidently assert to the world that adherence to the highest standards of ethics, probity, and propriety are the ones that we have followed all throughout. When it comes to your profession, a profession that is unique because it is repository of trust of people, unqualified trust, unqualified belief, and therefore I call upon you to maintain and exemplify scrupulously highest ethical standards, because for your profession that is minimal requirement. There can be no human lapse than betrayal of trust. You are repository of that. Friends, I come from a stream of legal profession. Like your profession, we also have self-regulation. I would therefore urge placatory stance at your end is fraught with severe consequences when there are transgressions in law. We must take all care and caution to see that we are not afflicted by ingratiating with our fraternal feelings or taking care because they belong to our fraternity. As an institution and as a class, you will be a beacon of hope and trust to everyone once your disciplinary prescriptions are adhered to in exemplary manner. Friends, I earnestly appeal to you to realize and amplify your potential and potency to effect transformative change in economy and commerce. Set global benchmarks in transparency, accountability, and ethical standards. Be torchbearers of the change in your sector. Budget boost beckons you to add taxpayers and achieve higher formal economy. We have graduated into formal economy. But now is the time for professionals in your category to contribute massively to see that more and more people contribute to national development by coming in tax net. As the architects of economic stability, watchdogs of financial integrity, and guardians of fiscal discipline, you are particularly enjoined to contribute optimally for nation's march to unprecedented growth and prosperity. We are living in times when influencers in various walks of life matter hugely. But as a class, you are the most potent influencers for transformative change in economy. There is no other class other than chartered accountants who can bring about revolutionary positive change in business ethics, business promotion. Your unique position at the intersection of business, finance, and governance enables you to bring about, catalyze reforms from the grassroots to the highest corporate echelons. You have the potential to be nerve center for big change to contribute to our economy. A challenge to be a developed nation has to be understood at your level. A developed nation status, you know more than I do, is not as such defined, but certain global parameters can be culled out. And that, in my modest understanding of economics, means our per capita income has to rise eightfold. A daunting challenge, but achievable. Let us keep that in mind. Friends, as guardians of upright governance, your role transcends mere compliance. You are the conscience keepers of corporate India, wielding the power to shape ethical business practices and ensure transparent operations that build trust in our financial system. Your profession must emerge as harbinger of innovation, leading industry and business into new frontiers. Your expertise in financial structuring, risk management, and which is occurring very frequently now, and strategic planning positions you perfectly to guide businesses, industry, commerce, and organizations through technological transformations and sustainable growth initiatives. I firmly believe, and I'm sure nobody will disagree with me, if chartered accountants are first responders to transgression of law and ethics in any form, this will herald a needed exit of malpractices. No malpractices can flourish if chartered accountants are so determined. I need not reflect in detail, but you are aware, placatory positioning of one of the world's largest chartered accountants firm led to its exit from the radar. That's a lesson to one and all. Friends, may you as a class get positioned at global level, befitting the largest, oldest and most functional democracy in the land that has over 5,000 years of unparalleled civilizational and cultural heritage. Time is now. Time is ripe. Several steps will have to be taken by regulators in our country as well, by the CAG, by the RBI, and by the Ministry of Finance. Get in communication with them as a body. Make your suggestions. Lay bare your intent. And I would want, as I dream, Indian accountancy and consultancy firms dominating not only the national scene, but also global scene. Friends, I am sure the deliberations would have been highly productive and fruitful, particularly the young professionals. I am addressing young professionals. You are the most impactful, powerful stakeholder in economy, in democracy, in shaping future of Bharat. You are required to fire on all cylinders, contribute optimally to the marathon march which the nation is having for Viksit Bharat 2047. I have no doubt in your capacity. अंत में मैं यही कहूँगा, दुनिया के किसी भी कोने में चले जाओ, एक छत के नीचे इतने प्रतिभाशाली लोगों का एकत्रित होना, on a lighter note, I wish to share a very distinguished parliamentarian who was a distinguished senior advocate. He is no more with us. He paid tribute to your profession, and he was a lawyer like me, senior advocate. उन्होंने कहा, चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंसी में पास होना मुश्किल है और कानून की शिक्षा में फेल होना मुश्किल है. That is your power. मैंने कुछ बातें दिल से कही हैं. मन की बात कहूंगा तो आप लोग गलत अर्थ समझ जाएंगे कि मैं राजनीति कर रहा हूं. नहीं कर रहा. जब देश के सामने संकट भारी हो, जिनको जो काम करना है, कर्तव्य का निर्वहन करना है, वो नहीं कर रहे हैं, तो आज के दिन अति आवश्यक है कि भारत की युवा शक्ति, जिसके अपेक्ष पर आप लोग हैं, वो सही रास्ते पर डाले. यदि अगर संसद में चर्चा नहीं होगी, वाद विवाद नहीं होगा और सिर्फ व्यवधान होगा, तो आपको भी कुछ करना पड़ेगा. मेरे लिए चिंता, चिंतन और मंथन का विषय बन गया है कि संविधान सदन के अंदर क्या होता था। चर्चा, विचार विमर्श, कोई टकराव नहीं, हार जीत का प्रश्न नहीं था। लक्ष्य एक था, लक्ष्य था राष्ट्र हित में क्या अच्छा है। आज का परिदृश्य क्या है, उसके ठीक विपरीत। कई बच्चे मुझे कहते हैं, आप कुछ क्यों नहीं करते, सदन तो अखाड़ा बन गई है, कुश्ती दंगल बन गया है। सोचने की बात है। दूसरा, भारत की अप्रत्याशित छलांग, ऐसी विकास यात्रा कि दुनिया की संस्थाएं अचंभित हैं। चमत्कारिक योजनाओं का जमीनी हकीकत कुछ लोगों का ठीक नहीं लगता है और ऐसे हालात में आ जाते हैं कई बार कि सेंसेशन जनरेट करो, एक नैरेटिव करो। नैरेटिव के अंदर भारतीयता को भूल जाते हैं, राष्ट्रवाद को भूल जाते हैं, राष्ट्रहित को भूल जाते हैं और ऐसा करते करते हैं जैसे उसी टहनी को काट रहे हैं जिस पर बैठे हैं। I appeal to youth. I appeal to platinum category of young minds that are before me and like you. You have now gifted power in your hand to neutralize these anti-national narratives. To defeat those forces that are inimical to India. Your mind should be concerned with the existential challenges we are facing, and the government is doing much. Our nation cannot afford to have millions of illegal migrants. We cannot have. We cannot allow our electoral politics to be disturbed by demographic dislocations and earthquakes. These are things which will matter for you, because these are the challenges for which you collectively have to find an answer. I have no doubt. मेरे लिए इतना कहना काफी है, क्योंकि कहा जाता है समझदार को इशारा काफी है।
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words of wisdom and encouragement for all of us. And now, once again, I request all of you to please rise for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा। तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे। गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय जय जय